Officers stop a man running along active train tracks, not just because he was trespassing on private property, but because this particular location is known for a high number of sides, making it an especially dangerous place to be. But there's a twist. At the moment he stopped, he's on the phone with his mother, and she happens to be someone you might recognize, Sunny Hostin, a lawyer, author, and television host. This is real life. This is Cop Stories. The officers pursue the man on foot since he was trespassing on private property.
Sorry, you guys running for me? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, put your hands behind your back for a second.
Hey, what's going on?
Put your hands.
Mom, by the way. Yeah, I got you. Hey, Mom. I'm walking by a train station and this cop is putting handcuffs on me.
Surprisingly, he handles the encounter with composure, almost as if he already knows how to conduct himself in a situation like this. Then, the officers realize he's on the phone with his mother, a woman who, as it turns out, is a lawyer.
I got you. My mom's a lawyer, by the way.
That's okay. What's your name?
Yeah. What's your name, sir?
I'm Brian.
Brian, is that your badge number, 2814?
Yes. So the reason we're stopping you, this is trespassing right here.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was open over there. I was just walking on a run here.
Where are you coming from? All the way over there?
Yeah.
One of the officers explains why this is a more serious matter than it might appear. People who wander through this area are at real risk of being struck by an oncoming train.
Okay. So
I'm sorry. I just looked open for me, so I just walked in.
So this is considered trespassing. It's criminal trespass. The reason why it's such a big deal, people get hit by a train all the time. We want to prevent it, obviously.
Brother, can you please...
you want me to hold it for you?
Yeah, my mom, the phone's at 2%, FYI. Here you go.
So this is considered trespassing. It's a big deal. We don't want people to get hit by a train, which is why we came running over, okay? Do you have any ID on you?
Yes.
Okay, where is it?
It's in my phone, if you take off the case.
Tell them your mother is a federal prosecutor.
Yes.
Calmly, the officer walks her through everything. She insists her son is innocent, that he's a good kid. But the situation has already unfolded, and even though this is a minor offense, and he's not technically under arrest, the officer must follow proper procedure, because the law applies to everyone, regardless of who you are.
Hey, Mom, how are you? This is Officer Gomez. Your son's fine, right?
Officer Gomez,
how are you?
This is
Yes.
former federal prosecutor.
Okay,
That's
fair
my
enough.
son.
Yeah.
He's a Harvard graduate.
Yeah.
He's not a criminal. He has no criminal record, no criminal history.
Yes. No, I understand that. The issue is, like I told your son, is this is considered criminal trespassing. So besides being illegal, it's actually very dangerous for him to be around the railroad tracks. You know, we get people that get hit all the time. So we make this a big issue because it's a serious thing. People get hit.
I understand.
Yeah.
Thank you for protecting him.
No problem. Listen. You know, we just have to do our due diligence here. Okay, your son is fine. I promise. You're on the line here. If we do have to hang up, I'll make sure that he gets a call. Yeah. So don't worry. Okay, everything's fine at this point.
Can we call her on your phone if my phone dies?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's fine.
Are you arresting my son?
At this point, listen, we're just going to do our due diligence. We're just going to check his background, and that's all we're going to do for now, okay? All right, we'll keep you informed of everything that goes on, all right? So that's pretty much it. He says...
Can you please keep me on the phone?
Absolutely, yes, ma'am. So as of right now, if you don't mind, I'm just going to hang up because he says his ID's on the phone.
If you just take out my case off, it's
okay.
Actually right in the case.
Yes, thank you.
No problem. Mom, if I hang up on you, just give me 1 second. Hold on.
Yes, it's right in there. Sorry that have you guys cash me here.
Yeah, it's very, this is like a super busy train station, and we don't need anyone getting hit by a train, okay? That's the last thing we want anyone to do, okay? I know this gate is open, but that's still trespassing, okay? This is Metro North property, all right? Even if you're on the phone, just, taking a walk. Trains are coming in and out of here all night long, and last thing I need for you to do is, be distracted and walk on the tracks and get run over by a train, all right?
Understood. I had no idea. I was just trying to walk around, take a run.
I got you.
Yeah, totally understood. My mom's asking for you, actually.
Hello, this is Officer Murray.
Hi, Officer Murray.
Hi.
Federal prosecutor, that's my son.
Yes.
He's a Harvard graduate. Doesn't have a criminal record.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, he's we have him detained on the track area. He was walking, talking to you on the cell phone as we were on the Track 2 platform at New Rochelle, and we saw him walking towards us. This is an active railroad track with 4 live tracks and 4 third rails active. So we initiated a subject stop on him to get him in custody so that, he doesn't get hit by a train accidentally.
The officers must wait for a sergeant to arrive before determining next steps. In the end, it seems the only requirement will be for him to appear in court to explain his side. The officers even reduced the misdemeanor down to a violation, citing his respectful behavior throughout the encounter and the fact that his trespassing appears to have been an honest mistake. Still, even as the officers try to explain the process to him, he prefers to defer to his mother, since she has far more experience navigating situations like this.
Gabriel, just to keep everything above board, I am going to write you what's called an appearance ticket, where you do have to show up to court. All right? I'll explain all the details and why you have to show up.
Let's get my mom on the phone.
Of course, yeah.
Hey, Mom. Hey, so you said that. Can I grab my phone?
Absolutely, go ahead.
And if the phone dies, can we call her?
Absolutely.
So yeah, just tell her.
Miss Hostin, it's Officer Gomez.
Hi, Officer Gomez. I'm about 4 minutes away.
Okay, that's fine. So I just wanted to give you the heads up. So I am going to be writing your son what's called an appearance ticket. I'm sure you know what that is. I'll explain everything, where he has to report, all that stuff, because it is criminal trespass where he was. It's normally in a... Hold on for 1 second, miss. It's normally a misdemeanor. Obviously, we're cutting it down to the violation because, he's there's nothing on his record. He's been very cooperative with us. But as of right now, we will have to issue him the appearance ticket.
Officer, is that really necessary? This is a kid that doesn't do anything. He's a Harvard graduate and a Yale researcher. He teaches geometry to f***ers.
I understand that. It absolutely is necessary, miss.
No, we appreciate you being cool, man. It's just the MTAPD takes that stuff very seriously. All right, that's like one of the biggest things we take seriously is trespassers and safety along the track area and in between the gauge, which is where the train rides through, okay? Because it's these trains are coming in at 40, 50 miles per hour. They can't stop on a dime. They see a person, sometimes they don't know if they're suicidal or whatever the case may be, okay? And sometimes they dump the train in an emergency just to make sure, So that puts the safety of other people that are riding the train at risk, okay?
Why would you put something on his record like this?
No, it's not anything criminal. He just has to appear. I'm dumbing it down to a violation. That's all it is. So it's not a misdemeanor. It's just going back down. I'm writing him literally for the 140.05. It's a trespass violation. He would have to appear, which is an inconvenience. I understand that. But with all due respect, ma'am, I still have a job to do. And we have to deter people from being on the tracks. Because again, besides...
I understand, but what I'm asking of you is once a judge gets this, all he would have to do is pay a fine anyway. There is a path.
I understand that, miss, but I have to do this. It's part of my job. Okay?
Is this necessary?
Yes.
What happens if you didn't do it?
What do you mean?
What happens if you're I would like to write this?
Well, we have cameras everywhere. If we didn't see you, somebody would have called it over.
Correct.
And
there was too many trains coming in and out of there to not.
I hate to
not
say
see
it,
you.
it's like my partner said, our hands are tied. It is what it is. Listen, I really appreciate you being cool about this. Put you in handcuffs, and we do that for our safety
That's
and all that
safety
stuff.
reason on the
Hi, miss, how are you?
A few minutes later, his mother, Sunny Hostin, arrives at the scene. She introduces herself politely to the officers and asks them to walk her through what
I'll
happened.
explain to you. Normally, it's a misdemeanor charge. We're dumbing it down to a violation, okay? I know you're upset. We just do it as a deterrence because, again, like I explained to you on the phone, besides being illegal, which is far from the subject, it's dangerous. So that's pretty much it.
Can you give him a warning?
I cannot at this point. I have to write the news.
In the end, the officer confirms the young man will need to appear in court. It's not a serious crime, but it is one that could have put his life and the lives of others at risk. Still, the way both officers handled the situation and the way the young man cooperated throughout shows just how much of a difference composure and respect can make during a police encounter.
And like I said, it's usually a misdemeanor. We're gunning it down to a violation, so he's literally getting hit by with the 140.05. It's not going to go on his record. It's not going to affect him in nothing. It's not going to. He asked a bunch of questions like if it's going to hit his license. Absolutely not. Yeah. No, it's not. It's not going to affect him in. Yeah. No, I understand. I understand. I really do.
How are you?
How are you? This is my son.
How you doing? Hi.
He was walking along the tracks.
Just on a run, on a walk, and the gate was open. I was like, oh. Yeah.
Sounds like an honest
He's on the phone with me. Actually. I'm a former federal prosecutor.
Yeah.
He knows. He's a Harvard grad who teaches 4th grade geometry to kids.
God bless.
This is not a kid who's ever in trouble. It's an innocent mistake. I understand you have to.
Yeah, it's.
Give
I
him a
don't know what
violation,
happened, but yeah, whatever.
It's
It's not the end of the world. I get you.
Okay. So this is gonna be your copy. Okay. So basically, just have to show up which on a Friday, July 10th at 9:30 a.m. It's gonna be to the New Rochelle Criminal Court. It's gonna be at 475 North Ave here in New Rochelle. Not the end of the world. Not the crime of the century. Okay. It's unfortunate. I get it. I know you're upset. Maybe I'm upset. I'm not trying to be a ball buster here. I have a job to do. That's all it is. Okay. I hope you don't take it personally. I really appreciate you being cooperative with us. All right. This is your ID.
Do you think this situation would have played out differently if his mother weren't a public figure? Would the officers have handled it the same way for someone without connections? Write what you think in the comments. This is real life. This is Cop Stories.